these problems, we're supposed to find the phase shift of each of the trig functions. You can write the letters below or above it. Y equals A cosine B x minus C. Did you notice that the B value is to the left of the parentheses? I don't have a B value. The student would normally think that there is a, what number, class? A 1 there. But you can factor out a what? A 2. So let's do that. Y equals 3/4 cosine 2x minus minus. Class, why did I change it to minus minus? Let me try to make this super obvious. The formula has a minus sign in it. And we're trying to find that C value, right? This is 2 times something equals 2 pi over 3. So I like to do this little side problem if you're not getting it. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times the box is 2 pi over 3. Class, how do you solve for the box? Let's divide by 2. Dividing by 2 is the same thing as multiplying by 1/2. Dividing by 2 is the same thing as multiplying by 1/2. 2's cancel. Your box is equal to pi over 3. Raise your hand if you got pi over 3. The reason why it's pi over 3, 2 times x gives you 2x. That's negative, negative is a positive. And 2 times pi over 3 gives you 2 pi over 3. Because it's like 2 over 1, right? It's a fraction. Multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. And now I can just identify the things that we need. A value is 3/4. B value is 2. C value, which one, the one we wanted, don't include that negative sign. Do you see it? That's why I changed the plus to a minus. C is equal to negative pi over 3. Or that means you're going to have a phase shift of pi over 3 to which direction? Add to x, go left. There's your adding. Another way, for those who are using the chart, remember this number is less than 0, therefore it's going left. Raise your hand if you got that. Let's try question number 2 together. Same thing. Y equals A cosine B x minus C. I'm going to change the plus sign to a minus sign and also factor out a 3. Radical 2 over 2 cosine. Now, what do you take out as your GCF? Right there's your hint. Whatever's in front of the x. Three times the box equals 2. Class, the box is equal to what? Box is equal to what? 2/3. So I'm going to put 2/3 here. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2/3. 3 times, again, put it as a fraction. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. With that, I can see A is radical 2 over 2. B value is 3. And then my C value is what? C is equal to negative 2/3. Or there's a phase shift. Which direction? Left or right? Left how much? 2/3. These mean the same thing. Do you have to have both? No. But you should recognize what's happening to the graph. Let's try the last one. Y equals A cosine B x minus C. I recognize that right here is what's in front of the x. So that's probably going to be my greatest common factor. Let's rewrite it. Y equals negative 3 cosine 2 pi x. I'm going to change the plus sign to what, class? Minus, minus. If you need to, you can do this little box thing again. This one should be a little bit easier. 2 pi times x is 2 pi x. 2 pi times this equals 4 pi. What goes there, class? 2. And then you can just identify your letters. A is negative 3, B is 2 pi, and C is how much, class? Negative 2. What's complicated in math is a lot of the formulas have the minus sign, right? Quadratic formula, and this is where students get stuck. My suggestion is to put the plus sign as minus minus so you can clearly see that C is negative 2, or you're moving which direction? 2 to the left. Here are 3 examples looking at your horizontal or phase shift, and that was a review of yesterday's lesson. So right, question 4 or 5? What are we going to write above it? Try for the phase shift, we only need to focus on what letter? C. What is your C value? What does pi over 2 mean? Are you going to the left or to the right? Raise your hand if you got that. Remember, there's 2 ways you can realize it's going to the right. You can realize that this value is less than or greater? Greater than 0, so you're going to the right. Or what's my silly phrase?
Go to the right and go high. Add to y and go
Add to y, go high. Add to go west or left. So I don't have any adding to x, so you're not going left, you're going right. Jobs right. Newer? What are we going to write above it or below it? And do you need to do anything to this one to match it? You can also change the plus sign to
minus negative.
Yes. What's your C value?
Negative 5.
And which direction are you going? Or this means left. Pi over 4. So 2 more examples of phase shifts.
I love math. You don't love math? What's wrong with you?